Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, it's time to get back to Demon Slayer. This is episode 6 of season 4 or episode 61, depending on how you're following along. Look, the title alone of this episode has me excited, so I cannot wait to see what we're in for.
The strongest of the Demon Slayer core. Yeah, look, last couple episodes have been really interesting with this whole kind of training arc or training journey, I guess you could say, that Tanjiro has found himself on. But I'm with Mason Quinn. This title has me incredibly intrigued.
The thumbnail that was presented to us has me intrigued alone. So looking forward to seeing what kind of shenanigans we get into this episode. Let's go!
To stabilize your lower body, it will lead to having more accurate attacks.
Don't skip leg day is what he's saying.
Don't skip leg day.
Cold plunging in the waterfall, after which I'll have you lift up these 3 logs.
Maybe they're dry.
Push this boulder 1 cho away from where it stands.
It's like a strongman competition.
Yeah.
That's what this
My
is.
training consists of these 3 simple tasks.
Simple.
That's it.
It would be dangerous to have you sit atop fire.
But I think Zenitsu has fainted.
Look at him. He's all bent
Put him in the
over
river for a
backwards.
bit.
Put him in the river. That'll wake him up.
I've never done a cold plunge.
It's intense. I mean, once you get past the first, 10, 15 seconds.
I mean, I've gone in a cold river before, but
Yeah, a little different. Have you done cryotherapy at all?
no.
Yeah,
Isn't that like Terminator stuff?
well, it's very, very cold. It's refreshing, but it's very, very cold.
Demolition Man.
I mean, you can make about 2.5, 3 minutes, and that's about it. But cold plunges are interesting. Again, once you kind of get acclimated to it, you're all right. But
Well, I'll have to add lifting 3 logs and pushing boulders to the regiment.
we'll have to do a Demon Slayer challenge here for the channel. Why don't you throw out your back? Come on.
Well,
Challenge.
we all just beat on each other with wooden swords. That was cheating. That
Then
wasn't ready.
then we'd look like Tanjiro.
Well, folks, this is the end of it. We're all beat up and bloody.
Find a waterfall to stand under, a giant rock to push. What could go wrong, folks?
You know what's interesting? Everything's been way too smooth from a Demon Slayer,
Yeah.
or, a demon aspect, right?
Yeah, we haven't lost
So
anybody.
these
in how
last
many
2 episodes are just going to be crazy.
It's the winter. Gonna throw up and die.
It's been throwing up a lot.
I'm gonna die. I'm out, but I'm still freezing to death.
This guy.
His head is blue.
Long time no see. Cling to the boulders.
Oh,
Whoa.
It's so warm. It's like I'm being held in my mother's arms again. It's freezing. Waterfall training is brutal.
he's barefoot.
Dude, Tanjiro is just jacked.
Huh? Why'd he suddenly stop chanting? Ino, hey, this is bad.
He pass out.
Wake up, Inosuke!
Is that you, Mantra?
Manjiro.
Coming through.
Coming through. It's going to be hard instead of tasty. It'll be coming through.
Don't stop chanting the Nenbutsu. It helps you focus a little bit. It's also a signal to others that you're still conscious, okay?
Oh, when you're saying something, other people know you're all right.
The water is freezing. Nenbutsu, Nenbutsu,
Well, yeah, gravity doing its thing with the water.
Yep.
Nenbutsu.
His eyes.
So cold! Doing is standing underneath a waterfall, but it sure is intense.
Stupid question, but has anyone ever tried that? Found a cold waterfall and just tried to...
Can't say I've ever
Not a
done it.
cold one, but a regular.
It took me until the evening to get the hang of it, but now that I'm able to stay under the waterfall, I'm finally moving on to the log training. It did take me 10 days.
10 days.
That old guy's insane! The one with the rattling beats!
Mr. Himejima, the stone Hashira? Careful with the nicknames you give people. You're eating the bones, Inosuke?
With the calcium.
No one can eat a fish cleaner than you can, Inosuke.
Anyway, about that old guy with the rattling beats. He's the strongest one in the Corps.
You think so too? Huh? If his
Mr.
mark is
H?
already shown up.
Wouldn't be surprised if it has.
The old guy can't even move a huge boulder like that one Joe himself.
Ha! He's all talk.
Mr. Himejima is able to push even bigger boulders than that one.
He's lying to you.
I don't think so. I'm sure you'll be able to tell if he's lying or not.
Just sliding it too. It's not even rolling.
Look, there he is right now. You think I'll ever get to be like him?
Your dream! Hello, is anyone home?
Hello? Anybody home in there?
Easy.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. This is getting violent.
Now that I'm full, I'm gonna leave some logs and shovel boulder. Why are you all being so positive?
There.
Let's go!
There.
Just
He's still
the
going.
gargling.
Waterfall training completed!
All right, lift those logs.
Holy shit.
Training completed!
Oh.
All right, now the boulder.
It's time.
I mean, do you have to slide it or could you just roll it?
It looks round enough to roll
Are
it.
you allowed to use leverage?
Oh, here we go.
Or eyeballs.
The upside down.
That is cool how the demon's plugged in like that.
I've now located around 60% of the Demon Slayer core members.
Just gathering data.
Yep.
I've yet to locate the girl who managed to conquer the sun.
Oh, Nakime.
There he is.
Look who we finally got.
Let's see what's left to peruse. How about around here?
Let me see what I can find.
It's amazing how he just points
Yeah,
and she's not next to him to see. Just the sound design. These little creepy things walking around.
It seems we've found 2 more of them. Try your best to keep following them undetected.
Dude, nothing but red shirts just getting destroyed soon.
piling them up.
Soon both Nezuko and Ubuyashiki will run out of places to hide from me.
That fucking place makes me dizzy.
It's no use. My legs keep slipping.
Oh, he broke his sandal.
That hurt. I should go back and fix it. Morning, everyone.
We're heading back down the mountain now. It's become too much for us.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you guys are dead.
What?
We'll be more useful to you all as support.
Thanks. I'm
Wow,
counting on you
ducking
all.
out. Counting on you.
They're not going to make it down the mountain.
You got it. You leave the backup to us.
You leave the backup to me.
You leave the backup to us?
There's no room for failure.
Wow.
Since we've been running ourselves ragged, I added a little extra salt. Dig in.
Is Inosuke going to grab all of them?
I finally get why the current Hashira don't have Tsukuko.
Why don't they?
Maybe it's like what happened with that blonde guy.
Poor Zenitsu just getting buried.
I doubt any of them could cook rice as good as this, though.
We should really try to make those.
Little triangles.
Thank you. I am the son of a charcoal burner. It's all about the right heat.
Hard times, baby.
Grilled rice balls are good too.
Really?
Please, eat as much as you want.
I feel like crunchy rice wouldn't be the way to go.
Oh,
It's so good, I'm crying.
they help hold it together, though.
Mom's cooking. Mother.
Mother! Fear of the Walking Dead.
Ooh, memories of his family.
Feels like we're getting some sort of triumphant music.
Look at how vascular he is.
No good today either. Is it just that I don't have enough muscular strength? Or is there another breathing technique I need to learn?
Stone breathing.
Hey, you.
Genya, how are you holding up?
I guess I understand it after what happened with my brother. They did tell me to avoid him.
Oh,
Jeez.
that's some good sound design in that punch.
About that mark of yours.
Does it look any darker?
Yeah.
It really did get darker. What a relief.
Kill yourself!
You first.
Oh, gee.
What was that?
These crows are brutal now.
Have you been able to move it?
Yeah, of course. Just use repetitive motion. You don't know what that is, do you?
Get up underneath it and use your legs.
You have to perform a predetermined action. So in my case, I chant the Nenbutsu.
Mr. Himejima does that.
He says Namu Namu.
Namu.
He's watching.
So long, sucker! Don't ever come back here!
Book your tea.
Sucker.
Don't overdo it. Not that he'd listen to me. That guy's stubborn as a rock.
Tanjiro? He's not stubborn. Listens to everybody.
Yeah, he takes constructive criticism pretty well.
Remember everything that Genya told you.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
According to Mr. Himejima, even though I can't use breathing techniques, I can still move that boulder, as long as I use repetitive motion.
Oh.
I'm just gonna have to think of some sort of technique.
They rage, reliving their most painful memories. By doing that, they increase their heart rate and body temperature.
Whoa. Oh, it moved.
There's veins in his lats and shit.
Tanjiro! Can you make dinner for us again tonight?
Oh, it's dinner time.
I'd better start cooking. You're such a mom. Our mom.
Our mom.
Hey, Genya.
Just everybody's still chilling with their shirts off.
Did the repetitive motion work?
Seems like it's
A little.
different than total concentration.
But isn't the mark on your forehead a sign that you're in that same state as repetitive motion?
But neither Mr. Himejima or you have a mark and you can move it.
When was it that your emotions were really worked up in the past?
His family or Nezuko in that field?
Forget I asked that. It probably brought back a lot of horrible...
Shinaguzawa stabbing the box with Nezuko in it. I mean, that had to be up there.
Look, I know that you can do it.
Losing Rengoku. He's got a lot to pick from.
Yeah, if you're looking for pick a traumatic moment.
My repetitive motion is to first picture the faces of the loved ones that I lost. And also to recall Mr. Rengoku's words to me. Set your heart ablaze.
Tasty.
Oh. There we go.
Look at that.
I can feel my mark growing darker.
Oh, it's glowing.
It's Gunpachiro!
Why would he want to start training before the sun's even come up yet?
No time like the present.
He hasn't even went to bed yet.
Though I wasn't able to do it properly at first.
Well, sun's coming up.
All my strength through repetitive motion, and after repeating it.
All right. Oh.
Oh, it keeps changing.
Keep repeating it!
No way!
Holy
There we
shit,
go.
he did it. Not that I had any doubt.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he's just sliding it too. Look at that. It's not even rolling. Oh, imagine the... Oh.
He did it! Tanjiro did it!
That's right.
Still going.
So essentially, the majority of the season was Tanjiro just leveling up for what's to come.
The day I find out what you look like, Ubuyashiki, will be your last.
Oh.
Well, there we go.
We got a little bit of him.
Got a little bit of Muzan.
Well, and good to know
Smooth criminal.
where he's at and at least what he's up to a little bit, trying to figure out his battle plan, I think, figure out where everybody's at. He's got his eye spies out there searching to see where everybody is. I really like this scene, though, in the Infinity Castle. Anytime we get to see it, for me, it's such a treat. And to see the demon, how she's kind of plugged into things. You kind of referenced Stranger Things a little bit with the upside down, how her hair kind of melds into the wall, and that's how she pulls information. I think it's super cool and unique. And, maybe not a demon that would be a challenge on like a battlefield, but definitely one that would give you all the information you could ever need to do any kind of attack or strike or find who you're looking for. So I just think it's brilliant, and anytime we get to see the castle is a real treat. So again, we wanted Muzan, we got to see what he's up to a little bit.
Yeah, that castle makes me dizzy, even when it's not even moving. I think because I know it has the capability of shifting and turning and moving and
Well, look at the depth.
getting me all dizzy. But yeah, that was pretty cool to get Muzan back. An interesting setup that they have there. He's just got the chair. She's up against the wall, connected into the hive mind, whatever we're going to call it, being able to tap in the eyes and, kind of keep an eye on everything through that means. But it was really cool to see Muzan back. It was really, I know it's cliche, but it was kind of only a matter of time. It was like, it's been a lot of episodes, and we're really moving along on the Hashira side of things. So that was cool. Cool to see Tanjiro just, push himself pretty much to the limit and do so. And, he had to okay, how do I make this happen? How do I make this happen? But at the same time, he wasn't like doubting himself the whole time. Like, I can't do it. I'm not strong enough. I need more training. Because if you go back first season and there was so much of the I need more training. I'm not there yet. I'm not strong enough. How am I going to do that? And with this, he's able to, kind of, we don't know exactly what he all tapped into. He said Mr. Rengoku's words to me. But he took a minute to kind of gather his thoughts, figure out what he needed to do to make it happen. But again, there wasn't like this doubt, which shows, I think, a lot of progress. And when I think he gets into the battles with the rest of the upper ranks, having that level of confidence of, I don't have to question whether I have the ability. I just need to figure out what it is that I have to do.
What do I have?
Like, I have the tools to win. Not that the thinking process isn't its own task, because you want everything to be instinct, right? Like secondhand nature. Like, you don't have to think about anything, which he's not quite there yet. But another cool episode, another kind of condensed training episode. But I think you were talking about at the end of the previous episode about if they kind of did a standalone episode or maybe 2 episodes with each one of the Hashira training him, it would kind of be like wash, rinse, repeat, even though obviously the training styles and the implements and things they're working with would have been different. But I like the way that we've done this. We've significantly advanced his training, his confidence, his abilities over a relatively short period of time. And now when he gets into these next battles, I think as the viewer, you're confident that everything he has gone through is made him aware of that, or not aware of it, but ready for that. And it's been interesting because if you look at the types of training that he's gone through, while a lot of it's mental, of course, a lot of physical stuff too. With the bendy sword and trying to swipe through and not hit the other people. I mean, so much of that was kind of reflexes and speed and accuracy and not thinking and just doing. Now, of course, we have these tests of will standing in the under the waterfall. I mean, because that's just mental, right? I mean, it's physical and mental, And then we had the logs and then this boulder. So some very, very significant physical training that we're seeing happening here from a strength standpoint, from a mental fortitude standpoint. So all these components that I think you need to have somebody who's really, really ready for battle. We've seen him honing these.
Well, and speaking of all this training, I hope Mr. H isn't getting paid by his appearances in the episode, because this guy was our main Hashira that's supposed to be doing all the training, was in here like for a cup of coffee. Hey, go do these 3 things and that's it. I'm going to check out here. Maybe I'll be watching from afar. But
and that's fine, because I feel like this episode really just, for me, I don't know how you folks feel or how you guys feel, but I think Tanjiro is probably and maybe I'm having recent memory bias, but I feel like the way they show him, it's literally John Cena, never give up, not counting Gunther, but never give up, because this dude just keeps applying himself. Mm-hmm. It does not matter how tough the situation is. He may take like a quick break away to just try to clear his head, get different perspectives, or somebody may come along seeing a struggle, maybe give their perspective on how he could
like Genya did.
Yeah, potentially come a different way at it. And I think that's exactly why we've seen Tanjiro be very successful at everything he has accomplished, because there are a lot of tough roads that he's been on, but he's been successful by not quitting and just trying different alternative routes to get the mission accomplished. Look at this boulder. I feel like this was, and it, obviously a lot of episodes proved that, right? But this episode just really cemented the fact that this dude will die before he ever gives up on anything.
Yeah. I loved how they did the animation with when he was kind of channeling his inner Rengoku, how they kind of showed the fire going up into his arms, down into his feet. And, you wouldn't expect that necessarily to get, some wild animation on, essentially a training episode like this. But we got it with that when he was pushing the boulder. I like how they almost did, it was basically like camera angles when he was doing the logs, because you weren't quite sure where he was with it until they showed at the end, and he was pressing it, over his head and, kind of on his shoulders a little bit, almost like an Atlas stone. Kind of holding it like that. You hear the story of Atlas or whatever, but Yeah, a lot of really cool animation in here that I didn't expect. But yeah, I'm kind of bummed. I thought I'd see more of Mr. H on this one. To me, he's been kind of a mystery because he's always kind of been in the background, but he's such a large figure. You're like, okay, what's the story with this guy? He's always got the tears in his eyes. You know how they kind of do that. Like, what's the story with this guy? And then we just get a little bit of him. Maybe in the next episode, more to come. But I think that's almost kind of become like a trademark with Demon Slayer of, we'll get you interested in this guy. Maybe we'll show him to you for an entire movie arc, or we'll just give him to you for a total of like 2 minutes in an episode, but nonetheless interesting.
Well, I want to see him battle, which I'm guessing.
Yeah, I just want to see the Hashira battle.
Yes, I'm guessing a little bit later on, whether it be in the remaining few episodes or in the films, we're going to see a lot more battles out of the Hashira. Look, one thing that I really like here, and I know this is, look, it's anime, manga, but I'm going to use the word cartoon here for a second in the capacity that, like, the cartoons that we grew up on, like your He-Man, Thundercats, G.I. Joes, with everybody who was like super jacked and super ripped, when they cut to him like pushing and just muscles popping and veins everywhere,
shaking.
It was great.
It was kind of like, it was a little bit of a throwback to, I mean, that's fucking just scene we have it on right now, his arms and stuff. It kind of felt like a throwback to some He-Man stuff, which of course he doesn't have like superpowers in the capacity that, like a He-Man would or something like that. But just the way they did this, it felt very like 80s action, like comics that we used to get. Obviously, in some of the other stuff, we've seen some muscular individuals, but nothing like this. This felt like very, again, if I can say 80s for me, it was cool to see. And it looks like visually it's badass. And that's not to say that somebody who doesn't have a physical stature like this can't have their own inner strength and channel whatever. But when they put it out like they have here, the CM Boss on like the perfect scene, it's like, all right, you can't help but be like, let's fucking go. Let's go.
Well, and then you have something like this, and then you have the really, and I'll say the word cartoonish scenes when the folks are losing their minds and Zenitsu's doing his crazy thing, and Tanjiro is kind of having his moments of where he's incredibly thankful or something like that, and he'll just have the little black dots for eyes, and they'll use the different emotions around him. So it's, again, that's something that I loved with not only this show but so much of the anime we done, is where you get different styles of it, and the styles are done to evoke that different response in the viewer, and I just love how it's done. And I think this anime in particular has probably done it the best of the ones that I've seen, in my opinion. I love the different transitions.
Well, I mean, Full Metal Alchemist, anytime anybody was calling Ed, short or something like that, or say he looked like a little kid and he lost it. That was always pretty, you call me short? Yeah. That was always pretty entertaining. But look, I agree. There's, I think the main style of animation that they have used in this series is really cool visually. It's very. It's very impressive the way they have everything play out. But I agree that as far as kind of the emotion that they want you to kind of feel when they have certain people going through certain things on screen, it's like, okay, if we change the animation and have it be super sad or kind of lighthearted or crazy, it's just inherently it's changing the viewing experience altogether. And that's one thing that I've really enjoyed here. And I don't think we really saw that. I don't think we saw that at all with Attack on Titan. And I don't think we saw that at all with Death Note either.
No, they kept pretty much
or those two did that. Now, granted, most of the themes in those two didn't necessarily lend themselves to having anything that was like super comical or lighthearted.
Yeah. The scene in here where Zenitsu and Tanjiro were floating down the river, and they're like, no, come back, and they had the big eyes and everything, and they
still worked in their comedy a little bit.
Yeah, the expressions popping out of their head. I thought that was great. How they then they go back and they're arm in arm like true brothers in battle would be. I thought that was
it
great.
Also tells the audience, okay, yep, they're floating down the river in a situation where if you change. You put some some perilous background music and have it be the normal animation, then all of a sudden that's a scene that feels like it could be very dangerous. Are they going to drown or whatever? You throw in that sort of animation and have things like look the way they do. It lets you as the viewer know that there's not any real danger here. This is a scene.
It's okay to have fun with
this
that.
is a scene that's okay to enjoy and kind of laugh about the circumstances they found themselves in and not be seriously concerned whether, hey, are we going to lose these guys or what? So.
Well, I am curious now because we have 2 episodes left. So I'm curious to see how much investment the show makes us get into whoever the characters are, the good guys. Mm-hmm. And then come movie time, movies, are we going to lose anyone that we care about? Because I feel like we're on this training journey.
Yeah, well, remember they had all those eyeballs going out into the city, and they said they knew where
60%.
60% of them were.
60, and they were following a couple.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious now, how much blood is going to get spilled in the films? And if we get any in the next 2 episodes, cool. If not, cool. But I got to imagine these next 3 films are not going to be easy on the heart.
Yeah, I mean, because you send
and if they are, wow.
Yeah, I mean, you send in one demon like we had in the entertainment district that could completely level the entire town with one shot. And if they know where all 60% of them are, I mean, that's it, snap of a finger.
Yeah, I mean, these next 2 episodes could be bloodshed. We don't know, you do. But either way, I just feel like whether it's the next 2 or the films, I can't imagine we don't lose at least one person we like.
Yeah.
That's just the way I feel with this whole setup so far.
Yeah, I mean, because it's very curious that they would take the time, build everybody up, do the training, get introduced to everybody, get you invested, enjoy their stories.
Get your heart right here,
and then get ready to take it away from you.
Chop your heart up.
Only one way to find out, folks, and we're taking the ride with you. So for Diamond Dave Damone, that's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This is Bad Medicine. That was Demon Slayer. You all know what's going to happen. No spoilers, because we can't wait to get to it. See you in the next one.
That was cool watching him move that.
Just jacked as hell.
Listen, go.
Well, he didn't roll it. He just slid it.
Yep, piece of cake.
It's not over yet.
Nothing is over. Nothing.
I have to dig in my heels and keep pushing with all my strength.
I hope those shoes don't blow out on you.
That's right. The key is to use your core.
This is what you get with that inner monologue. It's so great.
Lower body than your upper body.
Yeah, see?
Drive with the legs.
Tempura.
The music we got going. Come on, keep pushing. Let's go.
There you go.
There it goes.
And it's to move his boulder too.
All right, one thing left to do. Lock in.
He's going to get it.
Juntaro? I still haven't moved my boulder yet.
Got a note for you.
Ouch.
A letter.
Well, yeah.
Oh, have to wait to see what's in that letter.
Well, sweet. So we got Inosuke moving the boulder.
Yeah.
Tanjiro moving the boulder. Now we need a little something out of Zenitsu.
Yeah.
We're golden.
Inosuke, he just needs to go into his Raiden state and he'll be fine.
His RPMs are always starting at like 7,000, 8,000. He just needs to get redlined.
Yeah.
And then he's
just bounce it off the limiter.
So this season was pretty much just a setup for the 3 films.
That's kind of the way it feels. I mean, because that's the thing. It's like...
I'm not mad at it.
No, and we shouldn't look at it that way because there's more material. More why would we expect, like, oh, they're going to take on Muzan, they're going to take him out in the next episode? Like, yeah, it's not going to happen.
Well, future reactors are going to have it gravy because...
Yeah, it just run.
Movies will all be out. They can just fly right through it. We're about to be caught up with all of you now, so we have to wait.
Yeah, maybe we'll go check out a restaurant that has the theme.
We should try that out. It's California, right?
It is, but I thought I read an article that there's one here. Like one of the local restaurants did the theme.
Really?
I have to look that up afterwards.
No way. Sure, the folks would love to see that.
See us just put away the suit. Still going.
Holy
googly eyes.
Shit.
I did it.
I figure at some point it would have started rolling, right?
My training with Mr. Himejima is over.
Jeez, like the sound effects.
Boing.
I'm dehydrated.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Zenitsu.
Inosuke! Mr. Murata!
That's not quite how dehydration works. Oh. Oh, this guy. He's back.
Namu Amida Butsu.
Oh, he's saying it.
There it is.
Am I dead? No, I'm alive!
The eyes.
Thank you for saving me!
You have now completed your boulder training. You made the right choice back at the village. For that, you have my utmost respect.
Village! That's enough!
When the Swordsmith village was attacked, you prioritized the lives of the villagers. You should be proud of the virtuous actions you took that day.
I just hold it and have a drink.
Nezuko made that choice. I was indecisive, and because of that, the villagers nearly died.
They say.
Yeah.
I haven't earned your respect.
About not making a decision.
But he was honest.
While children are pure and innocent creatures, their sense of self is often lacking and weak. However, this child is different.
Sometimes I get lost. Someone always leads me back to it. That day, Nezuko guided me back.
I'm asking you not to acknowledge me so quickly!
Thank you for training me up till now.
You have dispelled my doubts. Know you have my utmost respect.
Hey, just so you know, don't worry about what anybody else says.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What are other people saying?
I don't deserve it.
Because when I was younger, I was raising some orphan children at a temple.
Here we go. Little backstory.
Wait! Sorry. Teacher, this is quite a feast today.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Thanks to Ryotaro and Asami who cooked us this meal.
You better appreciate it.
Sayo, please take it, teacher. You're too skinny. You need to eat more food.
What a sweet child you are, Sayo. But as I've undergone a strict training regimen, being hungry isn't troublesome.
Used to it.
Enjoy your fish.
Right.
I may not look strong, but don't judge a book by its cover. Thank you for the food.
Thank you for the food.
Although none of us were related by blood, we all got along well and living like a real family.
And then the demons showed up, right? Is that what you're going to hit me with?
I'm so waiting for that. Right now it's daylight.
Yeah, it's true.
However, one night,
Yep.
Yep.
a child failing to return to the temple before dark encountered a demon.
Let him right to us.
He made a deal with the demon. His life would be spared in exchange for my 8
Oh.
children.
What?
Oh, that's a deal Oak would make for us.
Oh my God.
Excuse me, Captain, not everybody's gonna make it.
And so every night, I would burn wisteria incense outside the temple. However, that night, the child extinguished the incense and destroyed the burner. Then guided the demon inside the temple where we slept.
Come on.
Demon probably took him out anyways. Thing was going far too well.
Oh my God.
4 of the children were killed. I did all that I could to protect the remaining 4. 3 of the children panicked and didn't do as I instructed.
Right in front of him.
The f are we even watching? Man.
Back then I was thin. I was also quite timid. Now that I think about it, I was but an unarmed blind man.
Mr. Himejima is blind?
Sayo alone hid behind me. So I fought. I fought, believing that I had to protect Sayo.
They're taking Sayo, aren't they?
Oh,
Now,
that's...
there's that mark.
Yep. Oh,
Holy
is.
shit.
doing the job.
Well, we wanted more of them finally. We got quite the heavy backstory.
Yeah.
I'll never forget how revolting that feeling was for as long as I live.
Jeez.
My strength was terrifying even to me.
You go to a different place, man.
Again and again, I continued to slam my fists against the demon's head until daybreak.
Oh,
Did it all night?
Jesus.
I had risked my life to protect little Sayo. When help arrived on the scene,
At least she made it.
this is what she told them. That man is a monster who killed everyone.
What?
What? Well, I suppose she probably didn't see everything.
Yeah, I guess.
She was just a child of 4 after all. Who could blame her for it?
Yeah.
I wanted to hear her say a thank you for fighting for me.
I ain't getting that.
Just hearing those words would have been enough to save me.
No, that explains the tears.
Soon after the incident transpired, I was thrown into prison for murder.
Holy shit.
If the master hadn't intervened on my behalf, I would have been executed. I became distrustful of nearly everyone around me. I was suspicious of you, too. But you You are pure and single-minded. Few can remain that way.
That's what he's been through the whole series.
I say this as someone who's observed scores of people with the eyes of my soul. Thus, I cannot be wrong. From now on, I too will help you to guide you along your path.
Oh, we're gonna need the whole team.
Thank you for everything.
Wow, what a backstory we
Yeah.
just got. Not at all what I was thinking.
No. So we see Sayo again.
That's a good question.
Say what you will about him, but Mr. Himejima's a good guy. He said I couldn't be his Sukuko, but when he sensed I was eating demons, he made me his apprentice. He even introduced me to Miss Kocho.
Of course. That's how he does things.
Hey, wait! We were saving that one for Zenitsu to eat.
Huh? If he's a no-show, that means he doesn't want it, right? That jerk's probably got the runs right now.
Runs?
Give it a rest already. All you ever do is worry about other people.
You know, you seem to be pretty stubborn yourself. Why did you get a pass?
If I had no breathing techniques, I have a feeling I'd be in the same boat as you. Oh, how are you physically, though? Knowing Miss Shinobu, she's only doing it because she's worried about your health. I'm going to Mr. Giyu's. Are you coming along too?
I haven't been able to move my boulder at show yet.
Yeah, well, I'm almost done, you know.
Because I can't use breathing techniques.
What a loser! What did you just call me?
Rub it in a little
What
more.
a loser.
Bottom feeder.
Look at this. It looks like an old Looney Tunes cat fight where they just the house in a circle and the dust flies everywhere.
Thinking maybe we could talk
Sitting on
That's
him.
why sitting on him is actually
About
working.
what?
about your older brother. I've been thinking.
We're gonna need everybody.
Everybody.
He's just meditating on his boulder.
Did you ever get your boulder to move?
Not yet.
What's the letter?
That's a different voice.
I'm heading to my next training session.
Is that right? That's great. Give it your all.
He's in his state.
Give it your all.
It's clear now what I have to do, no matter what stands before me.
If there's anything I can do to help.
Tanjiro, just focus on what you need to do.
But I'm worried.
This is unique. Is he in a state or
He's got to be in some sort of.
Thank you.
He's got bigger back and delts and arms. Would have thought.
Oh,
No matter what it may take.
got the letter.
Oh,
This is something I have to do.
why does his head get all blood?
blood?
Yeah.
That sounds like a stupid question, but I don't know if it was a scar now or blood.
Either I looked like blood, but maybe it's something when he went into his state or whatever.
Is Zenitsu really going to be okay?
Should have stayed and found out.
Nezuko, I feel bad leaving her with someone else for so long. I hope she's not feeling lonely.
Oh. Yeah. Whoa.
Back to
Oh,
training.
here we go.
They train every day.
Corkscrew attack.
Dust whirlwind cutter!
Sounds like a frickin' finishing move name.
The old dust
Totally
whirlwind
cutter.
cutter.
see.
Diamond cutter.
And follow their movements.
Pay attention, Tanjiro.
What happened to all that talk about not being like the rest of us, huh?
Water breathing. Striking tide. 7th form. Dropped ripple thrust.
There's your finishing move. Gave her the old drop, ripple thrust or whatever.
Oh, I guess we'll call it a tie.
Yeah.
Guess we'll kill each other with our bare hands then!
You can't just kill each other.
You've been spying on us, you lousy scumbag!
I promise I can make you enough to fill you up, okay?
You're messing with me, aren't you?
His eyes.
You do love red bean mochi, right?
You like red bean mochi?
Red bean mochi sure are yummy.
His veins all popping.
Grandma's red bean mochi was my favorite.
Oh,
Got him. He's been waiting for a good minute to do that.
Huh? Mr. Giyu?
Shinazugawa left.
So why were you two fighting?
training.
We spar with each other. Hashira versus Hashira.
That's why you used wooden swords.
He's like, ah.
Sorry I interrupted.
Don't worry about it. We barely talked. I found out what Shinazugawa's favorite food is. From now on, I think I'll hide a red bean mochi in my sleeve.
I'll do the same.
Yeah, don't bother, idiot.
Yeah.
Got her crow.
Worked in the crow.
I'll get rusty.
Is this about red bean mochi?
Again, with the red bean mochi.
Bastard!
Guys, it's nighttime.
Yep, and all those eyeballs are out.
Brett!
I don't know how close they are to here, but it's an eyeball.
Has to be. Yep.
Mm.
Oh,
They're
here we
watching.
go.
I watch you.
I watch you too.
I always watch you from the back of my head.
How is this?
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
And there was a few of them out there,
Oh.
wasn't there?
We've been infiltrated.
Oh shit, better check on the master. Yep. Oh boy.
Oh shit. Guess who just showed up?
Look who's come to town.
Fucking smooth criminal.
Holy shit.
He's coming right to the front door.
Episode? Oh.
I thought he was going to kick the doors down.
Oh, no. He doesn't.
Oh, we got the
No.
old Aragorn door.
Look at this. Love the sound design, by the way. That was cool. Going left to right.
Yeah.
Walking in through the smoke, fog, haze, whatever you want to call it. It's badass.
Oh, this is great.
They are teeing this up.
What a finish we're getting on this one. And the silhouette. Ah,
And there it is.
that was cool.
That's how you end a penultimate episode, ladies
Absolutely.
and gentlemen.
Folks said there was 7 and 8. There's a post credit.
Yeah. Is he just going to take him out like right here and then our Hashira going to have to do the job?
Oh boy.
I can't believe they saved this for the post credit.
Imagine if you would have skipped this. Like, well, it's
All right,
over.
folks.
Get to next week.
Oh, it's just following him.
Maybe this is where Seth got that idea
Yeah,
for
his
entrance last
smoking
night.
jacket. I mean,
He's got like a literal aura around him.
yeah, if he's going to have black eyes, then we'll know for sure.
Oh, shit.
So we want total darkness.
Love what they're doing here.
So, you found me.
Here we go.
Nice to finally meet you.
He knew who it was.
It's about time, Muzan.
I didn't expect you to look so hideous.
Gosh.
Hideous.
Ah, and that's
Oh.
it. All right, we'll watch one of these here,
Yeah,
folks.
might as well.
We got some business with me?
Well, I wouldn't call it business.
Then get the hell out of my sight!
Make like a tree and get out of here.
Here's a Taisho era secret. Mr. Shinazugawa's favorite food is red bean mochi.
Yeah, that we know.
Yeah.
Did you mention red bean mochi again?
Again.
He did.
That's the final episode.
Get back here!
All right,
Final
folks.
episode.
That was amazing on what they did with them taking their time on these last, 3 minutes here? 2 minutes?
Yep, just let
1
him.
minute, I should say. 1 minute, 45 seconds, whatever it is. What a reveal for Muzan coming into play here.
Oh, just doing that slow walk up. And it was great because as the viewer, you have the anticipation of like, oh shit, you know what's happening. You kind of know where it's going to go. You know he's going to meet up with the master. And the way they draw it out, it sucks you in. And you're on the edge of your seat waiting for it to happen because it's like, you know, I don't know. It's like the truck coming at you or the train coming at you. Like, you know it's coming, but you can't do anything about it to stop it. And that's basically where we are at here.
Well, and shout out to the folks behind the camera here and the team designing this for sound design and everything because that was awesome. If you had the headset on, it did bounce a little bit back between left and right on there a little bit. So that was cool with how that, whether it's the sound effect or a piece of music that was in there, it was great. And just that slow, open, to see the silhouette come into play.
Footsteps.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
I think the sound design all the way around has been really, really cool.
Yeah.
on
Top
the
notch.
show, you know, especially when they're in battle and they call a form or something like that, and you see some swirling and stuff like that. You get, I mean, look, we're working with some nice studio headphones, so we get like a 360-degree effect. I can't imagine what this would be like watching at a home theater with some pretty advanced surround sound with 7.1,
crank it up.
9.1 rather, or 13, whatever you have, but. Yeah, it would probably be pretty cool. But yeah, this was another crazy episode, and you know they're giving us backstory right up until the end, and this one was on par with, I guess, how either graphic or tragic. In this case, both.
Yep.
The backstories have been for Mr. Himigina, but. That's, I mean, that was crazy. You had one kid traded the lives of 8 other kids and what he thought was going to be the teacher to save himself because he went out and broke some rules. And it's crazy because we've seen throughout the course of this series, people like Tanjiro, making the decisions to kind of, be in the best interest of everybody around him. And we've seen so much of that. I have to save this person. I have to do that. I mean, when have we seen Tanjiro be like, oh shit, I need to bail. Can't save everyone.
Can't save them all.
Better look out for myself. You know, and here you have one kid who's willing to sacrifice the lives of 8 others. And then it goes super south. So really traumatic background, kind of give it the backstory on why the constant tears. I think it's very symbolic that he's basically forever living with the pain that he experienced that night and in the regret that followed.
Yeah, and with that night, I wonder, and I said it during the review, but I wonder if we'll see the little girl, Sanyo, I think that's her name. Sayo again. I wonder if we'll see her again. And I wonder if maybe there's a chance that we see the little boy again who made the deal with the demon. I think that would be interesting. Now, we probably won't just because we're going into 1 episode left of this season, but who knows what's going to be in the movies, because for me, it's wild. This doesn't feel like the end at all. I feel like I'm just getting going now. It's like, okay, Tanjiro went on this battle, and as well as Inosuke and Zenitsu and Nezuko, of course. And it's like, now we're just at a point where now everybody can now start their journey. So it feels very fitting that there's going to be 3 movies to come out of this.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this season so far, even though I know I said earlier, it feels like this season was made for the films, but it's really, I mean, I still stand by that. And that's not to take away from anything.
Yeah, because typically
from this season.
This one would be like where season 2 or 3 was typically. You'd move that around if this was a final, but it's not.
Well, and where I'm going with that too is we've mentioned, what was it, 2 episodes ago or whatever it was, it almost, I still won't say filler, but we were teetering on that, right? So I'm wondering now if this whole season, what we just saw, when it comes to each film, we'll be able to come back and pick something from season 4 and be like, they came back to that now.
Yeah.
Now we get to see it shine over here. Because now that this just happened, now I'm really anticipating of seeing what's going to happen in the last episode that kicks us off to at least the first film. Because to me, I wasn't expecting Muzan at all. Yeah. Maybe something like this at the end of the episode of the season finale episode. Yeah. That's kind of where I was expecting it, but now that this happened, we got it looked like a 40-minute episode that was going to happen for the season finale, series finale. So now I'm really anticipating what's going to happen there. Plus, Zenitsu now to kind of
get back to him.
Transition there. Zenitsu, I'm curious, and if we're forgetting something, folks, be kind and let us know. But what did the letter state? Because we got a shot of his face.
Yeah,
right here, bloody a little bit, in that letter. So I'm kind of curious what happened.
Yeah, and he's using his serious voice in this
serious
situation
voice.
too.
His eyes change, his demeanor changes, something totally different. I mean, we're used to seeing kind of his neurotic self, his in love self, or his zoned out, I'm in battle mode self. But this somber look on his face that we had here, it almost sounded like a totally different voice actor there for a minute.
Yeah.
Obviously, using some animated changes in his voice for a lot of the dialogue that you have with him. But the bloody face, the look on his face, the things that he said. It's like it raises some real big red flags and throws a big question mark at you, like what just happened?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to remember his backstory, if he had like a family or a town or anything like that, and I just don't remember where he came from essentially, because did he get some news that demons took out his entire town or family or whatever? And that's kind of immediately what you think of in this situation.
Well, kind of what I was thinking and wondering, now as I'm watching through, they gave us the backstory about the one kid giving up a bunch of other people to save his own skin. And I'm wondering if he didn't get some sort of letter like, hey, Muzan's on his way. I would like to think that's not the direction that they're going to go with.
No, I think that was just purely for what's his name? I can never mention it right. Our Hashira soldier there. His backstory was very particular, and I think hit home with that.
Yeah,
more so than, and maybe you're right. Maybe you're onto something, but I just can't see them doing a double whammy.
He had the letter, yeah, and I mean to kind of run parallels with 2 different characters' backstories might be a little redundant. I don't know, but it was
I feel
definitely.
like they haven't done that yet, if I'm remembering correctly.
Seeing him in this state was definitely rough, though.
Well,
I mean,
and his veins are still popping here and
so
everything. And
I mean, so like it's like he was in his Raiden state, as I like to call it. And now he's just kind of like coming down or meditating his way through it. But, still hasn't moved the boulder. Inosuke just got the proper motivation. He was able to do it and, was doing what he normally expects at dinner. And I did like the conversation that they had with our guy G, who, doesn't use any breathing techniques, but still has his own talents, like eating demons and being able to absorb their powers or, whatever he does briefly. That's certainly has its own use. And like I said, it's going to take everybody when we get to whatever the final battle may be, whether that's, here or in the movies. I wouldn't be surprised if, because we've got about, 40 minutes for the next episode, I know you kind of speculated on it earlier, I'm wondering if half the episode, 3/4 of it is going to be Muzan and our master's backstory. Kind of, we got a little bit of it, but if they just fill in all the blanks for us on that and give us the lowdown, and then all the Hashira coming together, knowing what they have to do, because I don't think the master's making it out of this last episode.
Well, yeah, it's kind of hard to. I mean, Muzan's right there.
What if they're brothers?
I mean, why not?
The brothers fighting on the opposite side.
The long lost brother, the old Jacob Toretto treatment.
Huh? That's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, and this tragic backstory. I know we were asking for more on him here.
Stone Hashira.
Yeah, and we certainly got something, because I wasn't expecting that he was going to get blamed for all the children and then possibly almost going to get executed until he stepped in to kind of kibosh that. Yeah. So this backstory here, I'm glad they gave us like one more, like, hey, we're going to give you one more, and who knows, you guys know what's coming in the next episode. We don't. But we're going to give you one more just like quick little gut punch.
Yeah, and you knew it was coming. You knew it was coming with the build-up where he's their teacher. He's in there with all the kids. They're having their fish and everything. Everybody's getting along and having fun, and I'm just like, oh, well, this is cue the demons, because this is where they show up. And I expected demons. I didn't expect it to go down the way it did, where one kid kind of, traded his life for everybody else's, and we don't even know what eventually happened with him.
I mean, it's brutal, and all 7 of them had their throats slashed. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, and the other thing it shows is that, when you're battling demons before they became such common knowledge, okay, either you don't beat the demon, you die, and everybody else dies, and the demon just goes away, or you're able to destroy the demon, he vanishes into nothing, and what's your story going to be? I mean, I took out this demon, and I'm sitting here all bloody, and everybody around me is dead. Like, what? You're stuck with the story.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting conundrum that he would have been in there, which isn't something that you really would have considered all that much before this particular episode. I mean, I think on one hand, you're just assuming that the demons are going to have the upper hand, and when they decide to attack, everybody's just toast. Yeah. And then obviously we found out that he is. He's got some power, and even he admitted, more power than he ever thought he would. Yeah, because
he never had to really go for it.
He tore off the demon's arms, and he said he pounded that thing until, smashing its face until daylight. Yeah. But yeah, he just disappeared. The police or law enforcement or whoever have you in this world in that time frame show up, and there's nothing but but bodies and one child who. I think, and they did a good job with that too, because a child like
Himajima.
Himajima,
Himajima.
If you protect, a child against a bad guy, like, okay, I think there's a level of understanding there. But like once you become this significant aggressor, then I think it switches over from, hey, you protected us, to like the kind of cliche, okay, you're scaring me,
right?
Like the threat has been neutralized, and you're still like in a rage, and it's
and we've
like
seen that before, haven't we?
Yeah, we've seen it in film, we've seen it in TV. I think we've seen it in instances in real life when somebody, gets put in a certain situation and they just snap. And I think oftentimes it's hard to, point fingers at them and put them in, a situation where you're blaming them, because if you don't know what they experienced, it would be hard to kind of pass judgment. But at the same time, you understand, like, for a little kid, like somebody just raging, I mean, for what they basically said was hours, like, to talk about trauma,
Yeah, and the kid's just watching. The kid doesn't understand what's going on, 4 years old. So,
I'm just ready for the next one, folks. I mean, this actually was a very welcomed episode, because I feel like it was like the slow train ride going up, and then away. So
I mean, and they did, of course, the classic, the double doors, the swing open, the
just
smoke,
the slow
the
walk.
Silhouette. I mean, it was pretty awesome.
Well, folks, Muzan has arrived, and let's find out what's next. So
do
for
this.
Diamond Dave Damone, that's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This is Bad Medicine. That was Demon Slayer. See you back here for the last one.
Oh, I like that sound design.
Yeah.
It's like even like the intro to the Smooth Criminal video where you just hear MJ's footsteps.
Just in case you missed the post-credit scene, we'll give it to you now.
dude, they are crushing it on the animation.
Oh,
Digging
Love the cameras
the
all over.
drama, the tension, folks.
I will say also bravo to them for giving us very little of our antagonist, but
Yeah.
still making anytime he's on screen impactful.
Yeah, it means something when he's there.
Mm-hmm.
I love how they're doing that out of focus and the flashing of the lights.
And highlighting the red eyes, even through the blur.
Wonder if that's the master's point of view, what he's seeing, if he's able to visualize.
This is pretty much, hey, in case you missed the post-credit.
Yep. You're looking good in that hair, by the way.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's a little warm. It's
Flashy.
like solid polyester. She's a little, it doesn't breathe very well. Let's just put it that way.
Muzan.
I didn't expect you to look so hideous. Ubuyashiki.
Ubuyashi.
Hideous.
Now that we got you caught up, watch, we're going to start with
The standard
Tanjiro
intro.
or somebody. Thank you.
Well, here we go.
He's found me and made his way here. The demon that the Demon Slayer Corps has been after. Amane, tell me, what shape and form has he assumed?
He appears to be a young man. His eyes are a light pink. His pupils are vertical slits just like a cat's.
I knew that you'd come. I predicted your hatred for my family. I knew it would be you alone who would come here personally to kill me.
Well, you want it done right.
I'm feeling disenchanted by this. To look upon the head of the clan in such a deplorable state, your body is already giving off the scent of a rotting corpse.
Ooh.
Revolting.
Not very respectful, is he?
Name a time when he was.
Yeah.
About 6 months ago, I was told by my doctor I would be dead in a few days.
Oh.
Oh.
Here I am, weakened but still alive.
Oh.
What's still keeping me alive?
This right here.
Burning soul desire to see you defeated.
All right.
Dream of yours is about to be shattered tonight.
You may not be aware of this yet. We hail from the same bloodline. But our blood is no longer thick. You and I are still connected.
Yet I still don't have any sympathy for you.
Since the family produced a monster like yourself,
That's
my
accurate.
clans lived in disgrace. Our children were all born sickly and weak. After birth, they would soon die.
Man.
My family stood on the precipice of being wiped out. It was around then we received the news from a priest. A demon has recently emerged from your family's bloodline. Commit yourselves from here on out. If you do so, your clan will survive. Since then, our families made an effort to marry the daughters of priests. And though this made our children stronger, we are still unable to live past 30.
30?
Our bodies are weak. It can't be helped.
It's remarkable how little I care.
I was going to say, why would
Holy
he care?
shit. Just cold.
Your words are the irrelevant death throes of a dying man. Because after everything I've done, there's been no divine punishment. I've taken hundreds, thousands of lives, and I've yet to see the gods or Buddha's wrath even once.
That's your warped vision of reality. I have my own way of thinking.
Observe and decide, I guess.
What dream is pushing you forward?
Nezuko.
It's been keeping you going over 1,000 years.
Wants to see the sunlight.
The leader of the Demon Slayer Corps, who's been a thorn in my side, is right in front of me. Yet I feel no hatred for him. In fact,
Pity.
What is this now?
It's creepy, is what it is.
Yeah.
Very.
Is it actually happening, or we got a dream sequence?
Well, it was kind of interesting to hear his thoughts. Like he wasn't feeling any hatred.
Yeah. He said he's been trying to do this forever, and now it's right in front of him.
this odd sense of familiarity, it's sickening.
Makes me sick.
Your dream is to become immortal.
And that dream will finally become reality the second I find where you're hiding Nezuko.
I can assure you that you'll never find her.
I have all the time in the world to find her, and I won't stop till I do.
There's that.
Your way of seeing things is naive.
Oh,
What did you say?
calling you out.
The human spirit is a fire that cannot be extinguished. It's immortal.
Your sickness has buried your mind in delusion.
The Demon Slayer Corps has persisted. Their will lives on in our hearts. And the fact that it still remains is enough to prove the human will cannot be suppressed. Human will is immortal.
Oh, I like that slow motion.
Our disdain for taking the lives of the innocent is eternal. Make no mistake, no one has forgiven you.
This is a really cool visual.
Mm-hmm.
On the dialogue between these two.
You've stepped on the tiger's
Oh.
tail and have now incurred the wrath of the dragon.
What is going on here?
Speaking,
Oh,
they would
nice.
have remained asleep for eternity. But now that's changed, for you've awakened them.
Oh, we've got them all.
All this time lying in wait.
There they are.
You escape. Even if you were to kill me here, it wouldn't make any difference to the Demon Slayer Corps. After all, Muzan, I bear no relevance to its functioning.
Well, that's kind of true.
Yeah, at this point.
You and your kind are bound together. If you were to die, all demons will be wiped off the face of the earth.
Didn't consider that, or what?
Seems the winds have shifted. Did I guess right?
That's enough.
Oh, didn't deny it, did he?
I got to say everything I ever wanted to say to you.
Now take me out.
Would you mind if I said one last thing? I'm not that important to the Demon Slayer Corps' survival, but it's not as if my death has no meaning. I'm fortunate enough to be loved by those amongst the Hashira. If you kill me here tonight, it will fuel their rage.
You strike me down.
Here we go.
Are you finally done talking?
The patience he's had.
Yeah.
It's top notch.
I never imagined you'd listen this long. Thank you, Muzan.
Oh.
Emergency!
Emergency.
The mansion's under attack!
Yeah, he had that eyeball.
Oh, gee, guys, there's no way you're making it.
Hurry! Hurry!
They better do some breathing if they're going to get there in time.
Master!
Well,
Well, like I said, the master, it doesn't matter.
yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, they're not
accepted
saving him.
Well, they're
His
all
fate.
headed that way, so even if they show up and Master's gone,
Take out Muzan
Wow.
right here in the final episode.
you think that's going to happen with the movies coming up? You think we're just going to beat Muzan in this final episode? Go into the movies with a whole new arc?
Yeah,
Yeah, a whole new bad guy.
got brothers,
He's got brothers
sisters, or something that'll.
somewhere.
Oh, up next day.
Strongly suggest there should be at least 2 Hashira guarding the Master. Come on,
Oh,
mister.
flashback, right?
Has to be.
He's always insisted that the Hashira are a valuable resource, and that it would be a waste to prioritize his safety over that of the people.
Apparently, over the last 1,000 years, shockingly,
Shockingly.
none of the Ubuyashiki heads has ever had a bodyguard.
Master!
Okay.
Master! Master!
Doctor.
Master of Puppets are... Oh, wrong song.
It's the mansion! I'll make it! I'll make it!
No, you're not making it.
Whoa. I didn't expect
Wow.
the floor to start on fire.
Just imploding.
I guess
whole
I wasn't
mansion.
expecting his wife to go either, but
Oh, geez, that's not the floor on fire. That's the whole mansion going, isn't it?
Dunzo.
Oh,
Yep.
look at that.
Yes, holy shit.
Oh, there goes.
Everything. See,
Oh.
I mean, are all 4 of them getting taken out here? I mean, I don't see a way out.
Oh no, everyone's going except Muzan.
Oh, shit. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Well, Just add a little extra motivation, a little sprinkle of it, you know?
Explosives, tons of them.
Now the story really starts.
Blood and flesh.
Ooh, that was a hard cut. Whoa!
What the?
Well, that's all that's left of Muzan. He needs to regenerate.
What about
He's gonna rise up and be like, so worth it.
Look at his face.
Holy shit.
Oh, like a Two-Face there.
I knew he was far too calm.
Oh, he had a plan.
He blew himself up along with his wife and 2 children.
Oh, shit.
The wrong idea about what kind of man he was.
Oh,
I had always measured Ubuyashiki
that was not Muzan.
as any other human.
No, that's Muzan.
Yeah, but he's saying it's not Muzan who blew it up.
I never would have imagined this.
Yeah, that's Muzan. Master blew it up.
Yeah.
Tiny Makibishi.
Oh!
There's more to come. Ubuyashiki
What a
will
genius
sacrifice
plan.
himself just to wound me. Since there are humans gathering, probably the Hashira.
Plan was just to slow him down.
Hatred toward me was coiling inside his pitch black heart.
What is that? Snakes? Yeah.
So young, to have concealed that much murderous intent is astonishing.
Wow.
My body will fully
Yeah,
regenerate
I would
soon.
think so.
Dude, they totally got me. I thought it was Muzan
Yeah.
that did all
they
that.
blew it up.
Receipts, blood demon art.
Oh!
Oh! Whoa, that
through
is
his
nasty. Oh, that's
Oh, they
real
just keep
nasty.
spreading out.
Whose blood demon art is capable of this?
I can think of a person.
All I have to do is absorb them.
It's not working, is it?
There she is.
Yeah. Doc Tamioshi used all the blood.
This Thornblood demon art that's trapped you belongs to the same man you turned into a demon in Asakusa.
She snuck up on me using blood demon art eye blind. Why would this woman go so far to...
She's a demon.
That thing you just absorbed was my own fist. Any guesses as to what it contained? A drug that turns demons back into humans.
Holy shit.
Such an outlandish thing isn't even possible.
All this time, I've been working towards it. Although I never could have done this by myself.
No.
Nezuko.
Your misguided grudge is outrageous.
Oh, no.
That killed your husband and children. It was none other than you yourself.
Said I didn't want to die from my disease.
Yes, you became a demon and went on to kill hordes of humans.
I can't believe this.
I killed those people, but it was out of despair.
Oh, right on the head.
By sacrificing my life to make sure that you die.
Oh!
Mr. Himejima, he's all yours.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, shit. He is pissed.
Here comes the fireworks. Oh!
Oh, wow. He just demolished his head. I mean, demolished it. We're not just
Dude,
talking
there's
about...
no way we get rid of Muzan.
The
this
master was
episode.
14 years old, and I only 18.
I know you fought in order to protect the life of another. Know that you have my respect, and that above all else, you are not a murderer.
Master's dignified character remained unchanged until his death.
Within the next 5 days, Muzan will come.
Felt it.
I will be the bait you use. I need you to behead him.
What leads you to believe he'll find you?
My intuition, that's all.
He wielded a strong intuition. It's also known as foresight.
Well,
Using this, they avoided crises many times over the years.
The others can't know. They would never agree to using me as bait like this.
I can't believe we're getting all this. Wow.
If that is your wish, then so be it, Master.
As you wish.
After I have perished, do not let any more of my children be sent to their graves. That's my wish.
Well, at least we got the backstory on the plan.
All right.
Yes, he'll just grow up right
Yep.
back.
Master had predicted Muzan, this monster,
Look at that.
won't die even if he's
It's a
beheaded.
Titan.
Likely only one way to destroy Muzan, trapping him until sunlight shines upon
There
him.
you go.
It's the only way.
Beheading isn't enough to kill him. There's only one option left.
Just keep smashing them.
A battle until the sun rises.
Just like he did before. Oh, that's so awesome.
His body regenerates faster than any I've encountered.
Just keep taking his head off.
Yep.
Even after the Master's sacrifice, He still seems to be brimming with strength. We must keep this monster restrained.
Dude, how many are we losing
Oh,
this episode?
before the movie? I don't know.
Black blood. Rambo!
Oh,
Stone breathing.
Nice,
oh,
okay.
ripping right through it.
Holy shit.
Whoa!
No, they're still like, oh, they're not there yet.
Were you the one behind that? I'll kill you!
Just don't cut him free from whatever he's attached to.
Where's the master? Don't tell me.
Oh yeah, he gone.
Yeah. All right, Hashira, I'm gonna need you to focus here.
We got our team.
The master's strategy was brilliant.
All right, team, let's stay
Seize
focused.
Tamio.
Really need to stay focused here, team.
It's Muzan! That's him.
That's him. It's him indeed.
Mist breathing.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Serpent breathing. First form.
Oh shit.
Water breathing. Third form. Wind breathing. Seventh form. Shinokami Kagura. Sunflower thrust.
Jeez, lured him right in.
Yep. Oh, bringing him into the Infinity Castle.
Oh, separate ones for everybody.
Yep. Oh, he wasn't even there.
The ultimate cheat code.
Yep, just drops them all in.
Now I see why we got the movies.
Dude,
Yep.
everybody.
They had eyes everywhere.
Yep, makes sense. Now they got to play Muzan's game.
In about 3 minutes, Muzan will be down here, avoided the sunlight, and
Yep.
we're all
Even
going
our-
to the movies.
Even our crows can't help us here.
And we're all going to the movies.
Oh, he loves this.
It's all about it.
Yeah.
Where's Zenitsu?
This is wild. It's like infinite.
Oh, there's Zenitsu.
Super chill, just taking the ride.
Oh, what did he read in that letter?
Shit was about to hit the fan, I guess.
Tanjiro!
I don't get it, because it's not, I feel like it's a physical place, but it's still just wild.
Well, he's still got that in him anyway.
We're all about to be going straight to hell. Mark my words, Demon Slayer.
No, she's done.
Tamio's.
Yeah.
Oh, that note.
You're the only one going to hell. Let's see you try. Tanjiro Kamada!
Yeah.
Oh, it's locking him in.
Defeat you! Bozon Kibutsuji!
To be continued.
Oh, folks, how
I'm letting it
upset
go.
were you folks?
I'm letting
But
her roll
this
right
was the
because
finish.
there's 7.
Yeah, there's a lot left. A lot of credits.
Whoa, there is no post credit.
Just the little comic book thing at the end, huh?
It's just comics. We just got the ending of them talking. All right, but we'll check that out, folks.
Yep.
So we're gonna go to 2:20. Oh, this is a post.
Oh, they snuck this in there. Oh, well,
Thanks for the reminder.
the Infinity Castle.
Today we're talking about
Everybody's yelling at their screen right now.
Ms. Conroji is incredibly charming. All right then, here's a Taisho-era secret. Ms. Conroji was Mr. Rengoku's Suguko. His training was so grueling that everybody ran away. But I'm told that Ms. Conroji never once gave up.
John Cena, you know.
Mr. Rengoku's training was hard.
He
It
once
was
gave
also
up.
very serious, and there was
Stop.
so much. If you're going to introduce the Hashira, shouldn't we talk about Mr. Rengoku too?
I think we should.
Here's another Taisho era secret. Mr. Rengoku's an amazing mentor. Not only that, but Mr. Rengoku is a big eater too.
Tasty.
We used to have sweet potato rice cooked in a pot this big.
Sweet potato rice.
A lot of carbs for energy.
Tasty.
I wish I could have had some sweet potato rice with you and Mr. Rengoku.
Is that a real thing? Sweet potato
Times.
rice.
I remember them fondly.
Oh,
You'll be battling Muzan Kibutsuji soon. I'm counting on you.
He was there, wasn't he?
sure was.
And this isn't a dream?
It isn't.
Tanjiro, we have to defeat Muzan no matter what.
Right. No matter what, we'll win.
Well, no matter what, it's either you win or die. So
Win or go home.
win. Well.
Oh, I love it. Love it, folks. I'm sure many of you were yelling at your screen when that was the finish with Tanjiro falling and, well, quite honestly, everybody falling. But it's kind of what I expected. And man, when all the Hashira were coming together and they were all coming towards Muzan and everybody was doing their breathing, I got goosebumps. I was like, here we go. We're going to have a battle. Because I wasn't expecting 7 minutes of credits, because obviously we have our timers, and I'm like, all right, we got a lot of time. We're going to see some battle before we go into the movies. And Muzan had I don't know if he had a trap laid for him, but he had the ability to bring the castle and to trap everyone. And that's something that I didn't see coming. I thought, Doc Tamio had her thing working, and I thought we were at least going to see a battle. But this was something I could not have seen coming in a million years, and I absolutely loved it. I don't love having to wait here on the channel to get to the movies, but look, the build-up for this final episode was outstanding. I loved the face-to-face that we got with Muzan and the Master. Again, kind of for me, a little bit reminiscent of the movie Heat with Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, where they're both kind of saying what they're going to do, and the Master has accepted his fate and just kind of gave him I thought it was so powerful.
He was the bait.
Yeah, I mean, it was so powerful that not only was he with the bait, he acknowledged that it doesn't matter if you take me out. My work is done. The Hashira can, effectively act on their own, and I'm not the linchpin the way you are, where if you get taken out, then all the demons are gone. And I think for the first time that I can remember in this series, we saw, if not fear, a little bit of concern on Muzan's face when he said that.
There it is, right there. Japan exclusive Blu-ray DVD released for July 29th of 26.
Yeah, because it was in the theaters already.
Control media release. Physical DVD release, 2026 in Japan. Global release, no official date as of this recording. Streaming is yet confirmed, but expected later 2026.
Yeah, which is wild because we got the movie, but yeah, just
later
real quick,
2026.
Yeah,
folks.
but just real quick to not derail too bad here, but I was amazed that we saw a level of, if not fear, concern on Muzan's face when Master called him out and said, "Look, if I take you out, all the demons are gone. You take me out, it doesn't matter. The Hashira are still there. We've been battling for thousands of years, and you can't take out the human spirit." I thought that was so powerful and such a brilliant way for the Master to go out.
I was kind of taken back. So when they did that, and I got to know if other folks kind of fell for it at first too until they started explaining a little bit more. But I definitely thought it was Muzan doing that as like because he wanted to take out the whole thing.
I think that's what I thought too. I think that was the
was
intention to make you feel like he was.
Yeah.
Like he was going to take out everything. Excuse me, knowing that he could regenerate and that it was just going to be massive destruction. And I think that was the swerve when you found out it wasn't Muzan. But I think that's, he's walking in with the smoke coming around his feet and stuff like that. When we talk about the beginning of the episode, then it looked like he was the one setting a fire.
Well,
and then
so
an explosion.
Cool it was so cool how they did this in a slow motion here.
Yep. Yeah, and he's got his hand out like that. It very much leads you to believe that he started the fire when he had his hand out like that. As we're paused here.
Yeah. But the brilliance of like the floorboards are like rippling up and everything. And so now when you see it in hindsight, you're like, oh, they had all the bombs or whatever placed, and that's how it went off.
How about the animation for that explosion? The overhead shot. I mean, they all looked really cool, but that overhead shot of the whole complex going up was wild.
This whole thing I thought was great. And I'm glad they gave us the visual of them talking out the plan and how he was going to be bait and how this actually played out after Muzan kind of laid it out, verbalized it out loud for the audience. Even then, I was still kind of taken back and just not thinking it was our Master here that did it. But wow, what a way to go to help try to delay for him for the sunlight because. They took their one shot of beheading.
And they had to know that wasn't going to work because that didn't work on other higher level demons that we've had.
Yeah, which is why they said, all right, so the second phase is if that doesn't work, you got to try to stay alive
just keep
basically
working
until
'em
daylight.
Till daylight.
But no one, to me, no one really knew the level of what we were dealing with Muzan. So, yes, in hindsight, that was great, and it could still work, right? Because right now we're in this whole illusion state with Muzan. That's what I'm calling it. Maybe I'm labeling that wrong.
The Infinity Castle is what the movies are, so I assume that's what that is.
So maybe he still has to get out of the situation that he's in before daylight still. So I'm still looking forward to seeing where the movie's going to pick up. I know a lot of you've already saw it, so please no spoilers. So I'm real curious to see the movie pick up right from where we are, and then how are they going to navigate the film? Because the film runtime, I'm going to look up here just kind of see how it is, but kind of curious to what you guys think of.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, because they're just, right now, the Hashira, they're all just falling, or they're being closed off in different places that Muzan is creating within the Infinity Castle.
Oh, look at that. 2 hours and 35 minutes for the first film. So we are, well, again, I know a lot of you saw it. So that is going to be a banger of a film.
Yeah, I mean,
how much are they going to fit in?
That's the equivalent of basically like 6 episodes of this show, or darn close to it, from what we've been getting. So it's basically a full season. But and the brilliant thing too,
we're getting 3 of them. I mean,
there's 3 movies. I just mean
3 movies. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, but from where we're at right now, I mean, for where we're
basically
at right now,
3 more seasons.
I mean, to essentially get, the equivalent of 3 more seasons to tell the story of this final battle is wild. Because I mean, look, I'm sure there's going to be more backstory. I'm sure there's going to be crazy things going on inside that Infinity Castle. But the thing is like, we're on the final battle, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so to have one movie, it makes you think about for Avengers, what did they split the final battle into 2 films? What was it? Infinity Wars and then Endgame?
Infinity War, Endgame.
It was essentially two films for the final battle, if I remember correctly. So it's not like completely unheard of, but it's, now we're talking 3 films, all 2.5. Well, the first one's 2.5 hours long. I shouldn't say all of them. It feels like a lot of time for just these battles, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot added in. I got a lot of questions.
Yeah,
folks.
well, and super emotional for me that the Master sacrificed his whole family.
I know. Well, the 2 kids, the wife, and him. But I'm surprised that those were the only folks that we lost in this episode.
Yeah.
I was waiting for some of the Hashira to come into play, and granted, now I understand the state that he was in, but I was just waiting for Muzan to be like, "Oh, you're done," and then the remaining obviously go into the film.
Yeah, I mean, I can see, you think that just because of how bad Muzan is, but I think at the same time, look, we've barely gotten anything out of some of the Hashira. We've just started to get introduced to them in kind of this last season. I mean, we had them bits and pieces, obviously, with like Rengoku and a few others in their own seasons, but like a lot of these other guys, like Igaru and etc. and Shinazuagawa, we basically just got them for a cup of coffee here in this season. So I'm glad that now we have the movies where we still have all the Hashira together. Do I think we're going to lose some in the movies? Maybe, probably, but at least we have them going in and we get to explore their characters.
I mean, I'll agree with you. I thought it was pretty shocking that that the Master went out with his wife and 2 kids. But as far as nobody else being there, it's tricky because it's, it seems like it was a very calculated move that he trusted that Muzan was going to come at some point, but you don't know when he's going to show up, right? So was there some, hey, Muzan's here, everybody evacuate, for some other like code word? Because of course, if he just said, hey, Muzan's here, I need everybody else to leave, that'd have been like, fuck that, we're going to stay and fight.
Yeah.
So, but as far as, I'm pretty shocked. I mean, would Muzan have sensed something was off if it was just him laying there by himself?
Yeah,
I mean, would he have
that's
sensed?
kind of what, because he did sense, he's like, oh, there's only 4 people here. That's weird.
Yeah, so he did sense it was weird. Well,
at least they got that down, right? Because he started sensing them, the Hashira, getting close after this. So that while that still threw him off a little bit, it's probably best, because then he would have been like, oh, okay, there's 18 people here, whatever, that I'm sensing, compared to just, why is it only these 4? Because he had to pause and then think about it.
Yeah. And Also, the brilliant back and forth they had. I know I touched on it briefly, but the little bit of back and forth that Muzan and the Master had, where Muzan was a little bit puzzled, and again, going back to where he's like, I don't have any hate for this guy. Why is that? I've spent my whole life coming to get him, and I think we've seen that in some movies and TV shows too, where it's usually the protagonist has been going their whole life trying to find the bad guy, trying to get the antagonist, and that's all they've ever known is that. And then when they finally get there and they're about to do it, now they're like, now what do I do? I've done this.
I think what's represented here is, Muzan gets there and the Master's in such a weak state. You're almost like,
it's like, I thought I was going to have a battle.
Some sort of battle, or you're angry. Look, it's difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult to, have that mood of aggression, or I want to, I want to hurt you when somebody, it's like, you're the wounded duck, it's like, well, what? Okay, what is this? What am I doing here?
Yeah. It's like you see it in movies where maybe the son or daughter goes back to like the abusive parent, let's say, and then by the time they get there, they're old and they're crippled up, and it's just not the same.
You want to go back with this level of revenge because you want to fight, because you feel like you're at a point where you're going to get the upper hand. I'm going to go. I'm going to throw down. I'm confident I can win. And when you show up and there's no fight, there's no no confrontation, there's no nothing.
He's not even scared.
You're facing somebody who's weak. He knows that. At the time he didn't know it was going to get blown up, or all the Hasha where we're right around. But at that moment where he was there, it was just like, this is, you're kind of like this is it.
Yeah.
Like this is, you're hoping for some like big climax, and it's like, oh, this is it. This dude's on his deathbed.
Yeah, he's
literally smells like.
It's like, whether I'm here or not, this guy's going to be gone.
Yeah. So, I don't want to say I'm shocked. I did like the writing and how cold Muzan was, though.
Yeah.
He wasn't, there was no like, okay, you were my enemy and now you're in a bad way. And so I'm going to show you some respect.
Yeah, he took zero interest in
it. It was just
story.
like, all right, dude, enough, shut up. This is boring. And it was like, wow, this dude is like really cold. Like it was bad. A lot of times you'll see enemies, and when one's about to die, sometimes it's a finish off type thing. Sometimes it's a respect as they go out type thing. And almost, it was like Tombstone. When Doc had he had the consumption, and everybody was like, you just kind of felt bad for him. I was just fooling about, I wouldn't, but he came up here and he was just dismissive and just downright disrespectful.
Well, I love the dialogue with Muzan just for that. Like, because it's the old wrestling baby face heel. You got to put him over, brother. You got to, whatever he's saying,
well,
you got to
we haven't
react.
gotten that much Muzan, so it's good that we saw more of his personality.
Well, no, I'm just saying, look how many times he's down talked to the demons.
Yep.
The other
and
demons,
then here,
that's true.
With Master, I don't give a shit about what you're saying right now. That's it. That's what I love about Muzan is in the way they write his character is I'll say some, probably could be used to that kind of dialogue where it's protagonist, antagonist, given a slight level of respect. But here it's just, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I guess
I'm going to take you out. And
I guess
that's what I love about it.
I guess looking back on the nature that he spoke to his upper rank demons with, I guess now that you bring that up, it kind of makes sense. He was pretty cold with those with the upper rank demons.
Like,
those were
finally we get
that
something
was
like
his
that.
That was his quote unquote team, and now he's
we'll use it as a loose term.
His minions
to
bidding.
find
cohorts.
His test cohorts. I got my score ready. So, folks, 4.5 for me. These last two episodes really, shot it up through the roof because we got a lot of training, and then these last two episodes happened, and they were fireworks. Literally, the animation and everything off the charts. Bravo to everybody involved on these 4 seasons. Now, I can't wait till we get to the film. 2 more to go after that one. So we're almost caught up with all of you, because, again, I'm sure the majority of you have at least seen the film. And then, we all get to wait on that train for the next couple years for 2 and 3 and see how that goes. But really love Muzan. I'm finally, selfishly, I wish we would have had him sprinkled in a little bit more throughout season 4. Again, some of the trainings, the one episode really, we took a low ride. I took a low ride on that one. And you guys heard it in the review. Again, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. Because again, I'm holding Fear the Walking Dead as the barometer of the worst shit I've ever seen. So it doesn't even come close to that. Yeah, well, if the writers of Fear the Walking Dead
all
can
you had
take
to do
some notes,
take a few notes
around some of this awesome stuff that you all suggest for us to watch, maybe that show would have been something else. But again, loved the whole Demon Slayer ride. Glad I was able to be a part of this journey for it. And now I can't wait for the movies. Bring it on. Please no spoilers on the movies because I know how excited some folks are to even just give us like, oh, just wait until this in the film. That kind of is.
We'll get there.
You guys do that is kind of spoiler teetering that line there. So just let's just take the ride together, folks.
Absolutely. Look, I got my score here, and I just want to say that for the amount of screen time that Muzan actually had, I think he's one of the greatest villains that I've seen on a TV show.
At least one of the most powerful.
Yeah, I mean, one of the most powerful, one of the most impactful. When I say great, I mean in terms of being a great villain. Like so many people recognize Heath Ledger's Joker as being a great villain. I think Muzan is one of the greatest villains I've seen in a TV show. And for the little bit that we got of him, and then all this at the end, just makes it fantastic. I agree with you, Diamond Dave. The training that we had here, it wasn't the typical stuff that we're used to from Demon Slayer, but it all proved a purpose and served a purpose going forward with introducing us to all the Hashira. So I enjoyed that, getting to see their personalities.
Yeah, and I do think season 4 here will be reflected somehow, some way in one of the films, and then we'll come back and be like, okay, so now that made a little sense. So right now we're in this void of like, where is this going to shine?
Yep.
Where we had, seasons 1, 2, and 3 prove a point on the majority of stuff, but.
Yeah, and again, it feels like our journey's just getting started, folks. So it's a 5 for me, getting a little bit ahead of myself there. But this is a 5 for me. Like I said, it's so great because normally when we end these series, it's like, oh, this is the end. Now we got to completely switch gears and get into something else. And that can be a little jarring sometimes. But I'm glad to know that the story of Demon Slayer continues because this has been one hell of a ride. Massive thank you to all of you out there for recommending this one to us. It was worth the wait, I guess. And I loved it.
Yeah, 5 for me as well, folks. I guess all I'm going to say is this doesn't feel like the end. It just feels like a
beginning. Like we just got started.
Yeah, until later, I mean, we have a lot of Demon Slayer ahead of us. I'm really excited. I think this was a great way to leave things off, to build anticipation for the films, because I think I speak for these other guys saying that we cannot wait for these films, although we're going to have to. And then after that, there's 2 more coming. Yeah. So, I mean,
hopefully our channel's still going in 2020, 30.
Yeah. There's no stopping about it. So, 5 for me, everyone.
Or 2029, whatever that third film comes out.
Whatever it was. But yeah, for the last thing I'll end on here is for a show that went 60 plus episodes. It's wild how this just feels like the beginning, and I'm as charged up for it now as I was at the start. So,
well, we're finally getting Muzan, and now I know we touched on it when Nezuko's reveal got revealed, but the whole game plan now of Muzan and like just how we're going to move forward.
And he said you'll never find Nezuko.
Yeah, and Nezuko was not there. So that to me again is she's going to be the power play at whatever point that comes into play. And I'm almost wondering too if at some point Muzan, if they in the Magna, if they ended up finding her, something happens and she's taken hostage or something, and that's kind of like the final big bang, because I can't imagine if there's 3 films that Muzan's going anywhere until the 3rd film, and then Nezuko isn't going to be she'll be more of an impact player of whatever it was somewhere on the gambit, right, where that 3rd film is going to be Muzan, Tanjiro,
and
Nezuko.
Yep.
At the end, we got our supporting players to help out, assuming none get taken out before that 3rd film.
We'll have to see. Folks, what a ride it's been.
What a fun ride.
Again, thank you so much from all of us here to you. So for Diamond Dave Damone, that's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This was Bad Medicine. That was Demon Slayer. We'll see you back here for the movie. Plural, movies.
Hopefully.